Alright, that's announcements all out.
Alright.
Did you?
And yeah, the stream is coming
Maybe
through
that's their
smooth,
problem.
so all is looking good.
Yep, game seems to be behaving itself.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
Yeah, what a relief. So, my resin's built up a bit since I played earlier today. Oh yeah, I know what I could do.
Wrong button, sorry.
What's up?
I said wrong button, sorry.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
What you gonna do?
I am going to spend my some of the resin by killing a boss that I know I'm going to need materials for soon. Or from soon. Just in case, I'm going to double check actually. To get Project Amber open. Okay, search Layla. Okay, yes, it is the this boss. Okay. Because she's given out for free during this event, and I've not obtained her previously. So
Okay.
I was making sure that I was going to the right boss to get the materials for her.
Yeah. Too slow.
Even if I don't use her, leveling her just for the
Following me.
3 free wishes is might as well.
Yeah.
Gather.
Ears of the storm! We'll see about that! Everybody stand back! Let's light
Hungry,
it
not
up!
hard.
Wedges vermin.
The thing about a well-dressed man does it. Zhongli.
Alright. Yes. If only he looked more like a dragon.
Right?
Like we've seen what his like adeptal form is.
Yeah.
This feels like a downgrade.
Right?
Yes, like it's kind of like the obligatory thing every time I play Genshin is to complain about the lack of furries.
Fair enough. That is a valid complaint. Or, you know, adults in general, and not children or very skinny people. Tiny people. Child.
Wink.
I mean, just look at that. This is what I say. Just look at that right there. That's all children.
Except for him, but he's skinny.
He's Quink, yeah. Where's the beef? Send
Hey,
them bones.
Exactly. To be clear, there's nothing wrong with the characters being skinny. What I take issue with is when people start calling them, like how people got all weird about Zhongli and started calling him daddy and stuff. I'm like,
No. Or calling, what was the...
Ito.
Yeah, Ito. Calling him Bara, and it's like, guys, go outside, please. Look up what the word is at the very least before you use it.
Oh god, it was like, what was it? The comparison between Genshin Impact players calling Ito Bara Daddy versus, what, it was like King of Fighters, players calling like someone their favorite twink, and he looked way more muscular than any character in Genshin.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, no. Just look, man. Everybody's got their preferences. I appreciate that. What have you? No arguments there. But like,
You need
please
some
know what the word
perspective.
is, right? Broaden your horizons a little bit just to know what you're talking about, please.
Off to a great start.
Well, we'll go ahead.
Oh,
We'll get the
sorry.
Zhongli complaints out the way right off the bat, and then we'll keep going.
Yeah. So I think what I was going to start doing before I had to stop and do other game things. There was an area in this. I was told by SB that if I progress the storyline in this area, some of the parts of it will actually become unavailable.
Oh.
Or not so much that parts of it become like treasure chests and things might disappear. So I'm trying to find as much as I can before I actually do the next part of the quest line.
Okay.
Although if I get to a point where I'm feeling like I'm just wandering around and not doing much, then I will just stop that. This bub.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, it's one of the idolings.
Huh. You even want this?
So, how much do you actually know about Genshin lore?
Very, very little. Last time I played which was actually the first time I played, was when Zhongli came out. And I didn't get particularly far into the game then. So I know bare bones minimum of the beginning of it.
Fair enough, that means you probably have absolutely no idea who this fucker is.
Not a clue, no.
That's fine, no one else in the game does either because he erased himself from history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
Things
enough.
can get a little bit convoluted, shall we say. So,
I mean-
you know who Tartaglia or Child is, right?
Which one? Sorry.
Tartaglia or Child. The
The red-haired one?
yes, with the water daggers.
The water. Yeah.
Right, so
I am aware of him.
Yeah. So you remember what faction he's in, right?
No.
The Fatui, he's one of the Harbingers.
Oh, okay.
So this
Okay,
character was, and that is like the operative word there, another one of the Harbingers. His title was, as Child is, it was Tartaglia's one. Well, I think both of them were technically, so whatever, it's complicated with him. Anyway, this one was called Scaramouche, or also the Balladeer, and he was higher ranked than Child and Tartaglia, and I even think he was higher ranked than Signora,
Okay.
the one who kicks the shit out of Venti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He basically, it's a kind of a complicated series of events in the latest area, because since you played, there's been 2 new regions added. First, after Liyue was Inazuma, and then the next continent was Sumeru. Scaramouche becomes a playable character during Sumeru, in terms of like the storyline, and basically the game tells you that the world tree, Irminsul, effectively is the memory, or contains the memory of the entire world and all of its history. And Scaramouche tries to erase himself entirely from existence, thinking that if he does that, the bad things that he did in the past will not happen. Because he realized that he'd basically been duped by another member of the Harbingers all those years ago. It doesn't work. Not necessarily. Well, people don't know who he is anymore. He never was the Harbinger Scaramouche. He never was the Balladeer, and it wasn't him that did those things technically, but those bad things still happened.
Okay.
Kind of like that whole time
Okay, so
travel thing.
rather than like he didn't erase himself from history, just from memory.
Kind
like-
of. Basically,
Like
it's
he didn't like remove himself from time. He just kind of, nobody remembers him existing. Kind of
I think
thing, or
that-
did he actually? I'm just trying to understand.
So
Because I love time travel shenanigan stuff, so like I want to understand.
it's more kind of like the whole theory is if you travel back in time to kill Hitler, someone else becomes Hitler, or the equivalent of him, and all things happen
okay.
still. So
Okay, so in the process of him removing himself, it kind of fell on somebody else that ended up doing it anyway.
Yeah. the events
Okay.
that happened in the past still happen, they just occur in a different manner.
Okay.
Be it someone else does it instead of him, or it just happens in a different way to explain how it would have occurred without his involvement. Another part of the game kind of reveals this, because like before he erases himself, Paimon breaks like a vase in panic, realizing what when you and your character and Paimon realize what he's about to do. And then after the story resolves and you've like made him regain his memories, because he still exists, but the being that he becomes after erasing himself has no memory and is a completely different person from pre-erasing himself. But the new version of him comes to the conclusion that he wants to get his memories, his former life's memories back, because it's still his responsibility, and if he can't erase himself, then he needs to face the music sort of thing, basically. So that's why he acts like a little shit, because he's gotten his memories back from that time. But no one else, save for you as the main character and the Dendro Archon, know who he is. And the Dendro Archon technically doesn't know. It's more of a case of that she... Basically what she did was that she stored his memories in like an analogy to hide it, so that it wouldn't be fully destroyed when he tried to erase himself. But she herself couldn't remember who he was, and is reliant on those self-same memories to know about the previous incarnation of him. Whereas your character, because they are outside of the laws of the world, and therefore aren't tied to the memories of Irminsul, your character still remembers it as if he was still experienced it all directly.
Oh, okay.
But when you go back, you go back to the room that you were in prior to it happening, and your character sees the broken vase on the floor. But then you realize, wait, that shouldn't have been able to happen because Paimon wouldn't have panicked to cause it to get knocked on the floor in the first place. And then someone comes, like, you hear a voice in your head. It's like another character that we haven't met yet talking to you, basically saying something along the lines of, if a vase is broken by being knocked over by a cat or by a bird, the result is still the same, a broken vase, is it not? And what they're getting at is that you can't change the fate of the world.
Okay.
Or it's like, it's not so easy to change the fate of the world.
Yeah.
As just erasing yourself from Irminsul.
Well,
what's
color
it been
me
wondering?
intrigued for sure. Like, I love that. That's good.
Yeah, it's it isn't the first time in the Sumeru storyline that messing around with memories of Irminsul happens. In fact, you could argue that a significant amount of the story in Sumeru revolves around the memories of Irminsul and the information stored within it. It is quite interesting, I think. But that's the problem I kind of have with Genshin's story, is that there are points where, and like themes that can be quite interesting, but it's not very consistent in terms of having interesting bits. It's very sporadic. Like, this event that I'm doing right now is not really... Oh, excuse me. It's not really a super interesting thing or anything. In terms of story, it's basically you're on a vacation with some of the other characters in the game. Sort of thing. It's...
Yeah.
You could kind of consider it as that this patch and this content is like the beach party episode.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually, I think that's probably a very apt way of describing this one. It's not the first time they've done it either. Like, the 0.8 patches, or the patches prior to a new region coming out, are kind of like the summer vacation episodes.
Yeah.
Is after this patch, the next one is the next region, Fontaine, which is the region for hydro or water. Yeah. Mondstadt, the first region was wind or animo. Liyue is geo. Inazuma is electro. Sumeru is dendro. And when Sumeru came out, dendro became a playable element.
Okay.
Stop pressing that one. Opening up the game guide instead of going on the cart. there should be one that I can go to over here. Yes, I see it.
The wind rises.
Okay.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Uh-oh. My inventory thing is full.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, inventory management, the bane of
Ar-
any adventurer.
artifact storage is very yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah. But at least they make it pretty easy to just kind of clear it all out like that. So
Yeah, well though the auto removing like artifacts like what I've just done there is quite a new thing.
oh, okay.
You can destroy and get more. It's basically almost like selling them because you get money in exchange for it. You can go up to 4 stars to do that. 5 stars cannot be deleted. They can only
I got a
be
new letter from your informant.
foddered
Looks
either
like the
by
situation has changed
using
again.
them to increase the level of another artifact, or you can use 3 5-star artifacts to try and create a random artifact of a different set type, which is something that is definitely they added in a well after you last played.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a message.
So
on
that
Telegram.
does
One
not
sec.
sound fun. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they kind of had to start doing things like that because like most of my artifact inventory is 5 stars now.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to give you some way to clear it out.
Hmm. So, if I'm looking at this right, there should be a waypoint I can interact with down there.
I like that. I like that they give you a little mini game with it. It's not just, idle transportation.
Oh yeah, and the some of them are more active than others.
I like that.
Oh, collected enough of the vouchers to get battle pass experience.
Nice.
Go for light. Also, this character that I'm running around as right now He was only recently made a playable character, despite the fact that since the last time you played, you would have definitely met him at least once. The pharmacist that tries to charge you like millions of more for something.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, so apparently it wants me to explore this area.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Of course the doctor would say that.
Right.
I'm not reading that. Asking the person with ADHD to read something like that, no, not happening.
That is a mood. I'd say I'll get the clip notes later, but I won't even do that.
Pretty much. Well, it'll give a bunch of Prima Gems doing this. Unseal the remaining projectors. Okay. Uh-oh, mushrooms.
Illusion shattered. Rain outlines your fate. Let me
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Okay then. Ooh, treasure chest. I am not reading that. You seriously expect me to read? The only thing I'm going to read is a guide.
Right.
Uh-oh, blocked again. I see. The water droplet didn't want to move because the fires were on.
Oh.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
My guy, I can't go through there. Maybe I need to be someone shorter. Nope. Yeah, you're literally a droplet of water. Of course you can phase through gates. Ugh. Oh, what's that? You're upset about there being a fire there again? Suffer.
I'm upset about there being a gate there.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Shang Shang, behave.
I actually haven't heard some of the dialogues when Baiju opens chests. I can't believe that the snake got sassy. Then again, Changsheng has got a reputation for being a sassy snake.
Ooh.
Big lad.
There is no escape! Here comes the catch!
A bitter pill to swallow.
You know, when the monster
The
designs are
life of
more
an
interesting than the
adventurer
character
certainly
designs.
isn't easy.
The doctor will see you.
Hey, hold on. Realized I shouldn't really be having him use prototype amber. Using Favj.
Edge.
Favonius Codex. The Favonius weapon line is just basically one of the most powerful, like, support set or support weapons in the game. Like, it's been in the game since launch, and they're just universally good for support characters. Is basically the reason for it is, well, it gives energy recharge, but also the passive is that if you deal a critical hit, it creates energy for the rest of the team, which is really, really useful, as it turns out.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I want to keep that one around.
Because basically, especially when you're doing like the hard content in the game, or like the quote-unquote end game, most of, like, a big part of what you want to be doing is using the ultimates or elemental bursts of your characters as soon as you can, which means you need to have their energy up when their cooldown runs out. So Favonius just makes that a lot easier, because not every character needs to have the highest damage. It's like, Daisy, you want to have enough, the ability to use your ultimates off cooldown, generally speaking, and then once you hit that threshold, then as much damage as you can, generally speaking.
Yeah. It makes sense to me.
Part 2 of the mural has been restored. Okay. But now I need to get the next bit. So, it's gotta be that area over there that I just came out of, since I see one of the drop pods literally right there. Yes, I'm here to help.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Shang, behave.
Nope, not reading it. Not all artists can accept limitations. When you want to keep going bigger.
I'm glad you said it. You said what we were all thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Go on, face through. Help. Oh, did it for me? Okay, cool.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Mind the side effects. Remember, help.
No, my sword! Witness the power. Shine down!
Ta, ta. Yeah.
I should really put Raiden back on our EM set. If I'm gonna be running around with this team. It's quite funny, is like Raiden, when she came out, she was more intended to be used as like a pure damage character, like a lot of her power is in her ultimate. But because of how her elemental skill works, she's actually really, really good to run full elemental mastery in a Dendro team to trigger a reaction called Hyper Bloom. Hyper Bloom is basically it's a three-way reaction between Dendro, Hydro, and Electro. Dendro plus Hydro creates a seed on the ground, which is the base Bloom reaction. And then you hit that seed with Electro to turn it into a homing missile, and that's the Hyper Bloom reaction.
Oh.
And, yeah, Raiden's really good at triggering the seeds with her skill. So, even though her original intention was to be played more as a damage unit, she's just become really useful in that role. So, it's fairly common to see people just run her full EM, and I have a set for doing that as well. There is another character that's also pretty good at it, but Raiden is still generally considered the better one. What was the thing I was using for this? Where were you? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. I don't think I was using that one. Yeah, I think I can use this one. Piece gilded. Yeah, this is the Elemental Mastery Raiden build. Where it's basically just like stack EM and nothing else. But that makes it so that the Hyper Bloom cores do like over 30,000 damage, which is a lot.
That sounds
The
like it.
life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Yeah, like when Dendro effectively made like the meta of the game very different from what it was before Dendro's release, and some people really don't like that, other people are fine with it. I'm like in the group where it's like it makes doing like the harder content in the game more accessible, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
So please check the Hydro Monument. Oh, okay. I need to set up a team that has the other elements. Boop. Where are you? Yanfei would actually probably be good for that.
Ready for trial. Born of ice and frost. Ha!
Nice. Hey Rowan, you haven't played Genshin in 2 months and just got to the desert? You've got a lot of content to go through then.
The life
Hello,
of an
Rowan.
adventurer certainly isn't
How are you
easy.
doing today? Oh, wait. Where's the drop? Oh, the droplet's still over here. Come on then. Chugga 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 chugga. Now I need to find the last one for this one, which appears to be down here. Oh no, the water droplets been surrounded by hilly churls.
Illusion shattered. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Mind the side effects.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. There is no escape.
Oh, the water droplet turned into a squirrel. Oh,
Yeah.
Big glowy squirrel.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
so I've actually looked at what like the upcoming characters are when Fontaine comes out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be rolling on anyone.
Just not interested. No
Nah.
one catching your eye.
So it looks like I have to figure out the right order for these. Oh no, I don't have to figure out the right order. It's gonna do it for me. Good. Rainbow!
Rainbow? Oh, rainbow!
A little bit late for Pride Month, but I appreciate the spirit.
The intention is there.
Voila! Gay road, yeah.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Yeah. Right, now I'm gonna go around and use that gadget that I've got that, to see if I can find any more, like, drops.
Okay.
And if not, I will then start the next part of the event. Hello, Ordinary Wolf, how you doing?
Hello.
You said that you'd be crafting in 14, right?
Yeah.
What you making?
Yeah. I am working on my armorer at the moment. I'm just trying to get it leveled up.
Ah.
Yeah, I've got... This is my second Omnicrafter because I deleted my first one.
You what?
So, I deleted my first Omnicrafter. So,
Why did you delete your... Hey, Caden.
Hey, Kaden.
Oh, wait, yeah, your wedding is later today, isn't it?
Yep, in about just under 2 hours. But yeah, no, I was basically dual maining is what ended up happening. So rather than having two characters that I'm basically having to run simultaneously to keep them up to date, I just deleted the one that wasn't combat focused, since of course that's where most of my day-to-day content is.
Yeah.
And just picked up all of the crafting stuff on Gabe. So I've been playing catch-up ever since.
Yeah. Like, the only other character that has a lot of playtime on it, other than Emil, is my Lalafell, Oliver. Because, that was the character that I made to play through the game with Yong when he first started playing. But then once he got caught up, I swapped back to Emil, and Oliver's kind of been neglected since then.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just can't keep up with playing more than one character in 14. I'm doing
Mood.
alright, Ordinary Wolf.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Hope you're having a good day too.
The potatoes grow moldy. Ugh, that sounds gross.
Isn't it?
I was very tempted to start playing him again once they made the glamour a bit, like it able to glamour the fairy to be a carbuncle, because I love the idea of my Lalafell being a scholar with a carbuncle. But I'm not very good with scholar.
I feel that.
I don't re- I think it is just a case of that because it's very well, in order to be really effective at Scholar, you kind of do need to be able to be more proactive, like know when certain attacks are going to be done so that you can have pre-casted shields and things like that.
Right.
Yeah, Sage, it's a little bit easier to get away with playing it reactively because of the fact that the shield spells are instant cast. Like, you can get the shield off generally before the attack goes off if you start preparing it during the cast bar. Whereas with Scholar, most of the time you can't do that. So that alone makes Sage click with me more than Scholar does.
Yeah, I mean, Scholar, your big shield is like a 3-spell combo. Like, between, what is it?
Hey, Noi.
Recitation.
So all that
Hey, Noi.
around was for this?
I believe it's
Shang-Shang,
recitation.
behave.
Adlo, and then, tact. I can't remember the exact names of it right now. But yeah, like that's the one that gives you a instant crit on the shield, your big shield spell, and then the one that spreads that shield to everybody else. Like, and that's not counting if you decide to drop swift cast in the middle of it too.
Illusion shatter.
Yeah.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Rain outline. Fate. Rain cutter. Gotcha. Shine down.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow.
As I said, I tend to just play better with reactionary healers, so White Mage. I find Astro is a little bit too busy for me. Recitation and Adlo deployment is the combo, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Forget
Deployment
to wash
tactics.
your
That's what it
hands.
was.
Goodness
I
knows
remembered
where these
tactics,
things
but I
have
couldn't
been.
remember the rest of it.
Yeah. I do genuinely find Sage to be quite fulfilling, I guess, like satisfying for me to play. Cast Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah. Oh, it's a challenge.
Ooh, bless me. Sorry.
Okay.
Had to sneeze. Sorry. I didn't know if my mic caught it or not. So.
I don't think it did. It's all
Oh
good.
yay.
Am I supposed to fight these?
Quietly now. Game's up. Phone's over.
Oh yeah, I was. Playing Scholar who made you sad it isn't. I'm sad that Scholar isn't like how it used to be pre. No, was it pre Stormblood? No, I think Stormblood was the last one before it got its major changes. This Scholar was actually quite cool. At least I felt it was. Before
Mind
when
the
it
side effects.
felt more like it was a DPS job that had a healing pet. Then
Oh,
like
yeah.
they really hamstring Safari's ability to heal. Because like it was like Scholar actually felt very different to play versus the other healers at the time. But now it feels all very samey, which is lame. Like it had Bane. Like this is before the like this where Scholar and Summoner, sorry, were like dot based. So Scholar could actually use like Aetherflow charges to cast Bane and spread its dots to all of the enemies. Stormblood was peak for healers. I believe that is true.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Remember, health comes first.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Oh yeah, you just probably just saw the reason why people like Raiden so much.
I
Big
had
sword.
looked away for half a second. I am so sorry.
Hold on. I'll need to get her elemental burst back to, Actually, no, I literally have an emote for this.
Oh, do you?
Wait. Where are you? There you go.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, her elemental burst is literally she pulls a sword out from her chest.
Fair enough. The best
Yeah.
place to keep it, obviously.
Here's the thing. The actual character, like the person that the Electro Archon is, her name is A, spelled E-I. She is the sword, technically. The body is just a puppet.
Well then. Concerning.
Yeah, this is like a whole other bit of lore that that's going to take a bit of time to explain. Essentially, this is what she used to look like. But then something happened in the past where she decided, in order for her to, like, pursue eternity or whatever, she learned a way of, like, sealing her soul essence, whatever, into an object. So she sealed it into her sword, which is, I believe, called the Muzo Ishin or Muzo no Hitatachi. And yeah, essentially the sword is her. But before she did that, she created a puppet that looked exactly like her. That would essentially that she delegated a lot of her responsibilities onto. So the puppet has got, to an extent, its own, like, will, but it follows a set of instructions and rules laid out by her before she turned herself into the sword. She can assume control of the puppet and as if it was her, and she does that a fair bit. Before you meet her and before she becomes a playable character, essentially, she'd locked herself away in that world for, like, she'd essentially, like, locked herself away in her own mind, for hundreds of years, whilst just letting the puppet do all of her work for her, and it wasn't really going very well for the people that she's supposed to lead at least.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Oh, it's a friendly water squirrel. Hello.
Water
Wait, if I take the carrots... will they get angry? Oh no, it's not happy anymore.
Oh no.
Shine down.
Probably shouldn't have hit it then. It was minding its own business. I thought it was one of the water droplets that I was supposed to do something to make it turn back to normal.
Oh.
It's okay. It was an enemy, technically.
technical enemies are the best enemies.
Cool. I'm almost at the point where I can get the in for Kea. Mr. Extra over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, some characters have had, like, different costumes put in for them. Not all of them, but a fair few. Like, 4-star characters, you can get their costumes for free during the event in which they're introduced. But 5-star characters, their costumes are paid. Although they are discounted during the patch in which they're launched. Want to play hide and seek? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's fucking prop hunt. It fucking is. There is actually, like, a limited event in the game that's been run a couple of times called Wind Trace, which is literally just prop hunt.
The life of an adventurer certainly
Like,
isn't easy.
3 players can just, like, disguise themselves as objects and hide around a given map, and then one player has to try and catch them all.
Oh, that's
It is-
hilarious.
Yeah, literally just the prop hunt game. It's one of those things where it's like, I wish some of these events would be kind of cool if they weren't just time limited.
Mm. Yeah, just like fun little things to be able to do.
More fun than the TCG that they put in. Ugh.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't feel like they know what they should be doing.
Says that there's a chest here. But where? Oh, right. I think I just put apples in here. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. I think that one is like a one where you have to come back, like, on a daily basis to give an apple to it, and after a certain number of days pass, it will turn into a treasure chest.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
They've done things like that before, where there's, like, certain things where you get rewarded if you do a thing each day. Dendro particles.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Fun fact, actually, going back to the whole thing with healers in 14. Back in the A Realm Reborn days, I did actually do raiding. Like, I was in a static group for Binding Coil of Bahamut, and for the second coil of Bahamut, I took quite a long hiatus from the game after that. And
What?
I was actually
So all that running around
the scholar
was
for those
this?
ones, not the white
Shang
mage.
Shang, behave.
Oh,
Also,
well, dang.
back in those days, we had a little something called cleric stance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, you're gonna make me pull out the cane. I need my walking stick.
Yeah, hard to believe that that was literally 10 years ago.
Right?
Feel old yet? I do.
You're... Yeah. My heart.
Says that there's some chests over here. One up here. I'm gonna have to keep climbing. Ooh.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Oh, and there's also a, one of those little balloon thingies up here. I can find a way of getting to it. That was so weird. It's like I'm not actually allowed to go onto that bit.
The land,
Oh, I think I
yeah.
know why. So how am I supposed to get to the thingy? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet.
Oh.
It did indicate that there was a chest down here earlier, so I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh, I think I see it.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn.
Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Time to act.
Yeah. The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Oh, another hide and seek minigame. That's... You're not even trying.
They're trying their best. They're just not good.
Yeah, that's really... That was That was worse than the last ones.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Don't want to go too close to where those guys are because they will start off the next part of the quest line, which I know I'm going to have to do soon. I have a couple of pings. What are these for? Oh. Get like I wonder if I'll accidentally get like drops from my stream like I did last time.
Yeah, you will. I've already had it pop up telling me, "Oh, if you keep watching, you'll get so and so."
Yeah, I just find it weird that it's like it builds up the drops from my own stream.
You're just dipping your hand in the cookie jar a little bit. It's fine.
No, my sword.
Not on
Red
purpose.
color. Shine down.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
The doctor was seeing.
Let me weave you a web.
Illusion shattered. Gotcha.
Hey hun, how you doing?
Hello, young.
My mic sounds low? Let me turn the gain up a little bit then. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. How are we both doing? I'm good.
Doing good. Teranu has been informing me about Genshin lore, so I have been just enthralled this whole time.
Enthralled whilst you're getting your crafting levels.
That's macros. That's easy.
Yeah.
I push a button and I sit there and I listen to you tell me about time travel and world trees and boob swords. So
And whilst also complaining about the lack of meat.
exactly.
Apparently there is actually a character in Fontaine that's like the closest to full furry that we've ever gotten. Problem is that it's a female child model.
Oh.
Genshin and the legendary sticks, yes. for some reason the brain worms that people get from Genshin makes them think that that Ito is somehow some sort of beefcake. I'm just like, no, just no.
That Ito is Bara and that Zhongli is daddy. So, you know.
His voice could be argued
Don't
as
forget
such,
to wash your hands.
but
He
not
does
his
have a-
Goodness
looks.
knows where these things have
No.
been.
Full agreement. Full agreement.
Done doing groceries
Do
in the
groceries.
heat.
Oh.
I agree. Are you still out at the moment, or have you got home? Ah, sorry. I was just asking, are you still out at the moment, or are you already back home? I think I'm getting fairly close to having everything obtained from the areas, because I'm not seeing... Go home now, normally go to 2 different places. Can't find... Yeah, it's fairly common for us too. Well, at least for my dad, having to go to different places.
Mm.
It's looking pretty likely that I'm should be fairly safe to move on. Just go to the hub here, see if anything pops up. I think I did check. There is a seed pod up there. Obviously not by falling into the water.
Might not be the most efficient way to get there.
Indeed it isn't. That ain't it, Chief.
No.
Had to individually move. Oh my god. That sounds awful.
Oh no.
All aboard the Choo Choo Express. Plastic bags are no longer a thing. Hmm. Ah, I see it. I just hop off here. 4 vouchers. Get up there.
So what'd you guys end up getting for the grill, Yang? Purple Monastery run from yesterday. Maybe have Ultima's theme stuck. Ultima's theme is a catchy theme. Skewers. You are doing the skewers. Okay. You finally convinced him to make the skewers, huh?
Yum yum.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Witness the power of good.
Shine down.
Quietly now.
Bonko always gets his way.
Indeed.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju, for always looking out for our health. Even though you are constantly putting your own health at risk, dumbass.
I love you, you idiot. Same energy.
Basically, yeah. Kind of like how I interact with Ben. No, we're not
True.
talking about you. We're talking about Baiju. But also, the whole thing of like, oh, okay, love you. You
Just
idiot,
accepted it.
You're not an idiot.
You're not an idiot. That's me, remember? I'm the one that's got the one brain cell running around here.
But basically, the whole like shtick with how I interact with Ben, and it isn't just me, is basically be kinder to yourself, motherfucker.
Ah, yes, aggressive positivity. I know it well.
Ring cutter. There is no escape.
Like anytime because there's like a skill in Dead by Daylight that can be I think it's like
Don't
a
forget to
survivor
wash your
skill and it's called
hands.
self-care.
Goodness knows where these things
And
have
every time he mentions it, I was like, yes, you need that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna let that one go
That's good.
until he
Like,
actually
that's funny.
starts like being nicer to himself. You miss hanging out with Ben, Elias, Alexei, and others? Well, they still hang out in their server. You're welcome to join them at any time. Oh, I only need to get 7 more vouchers and then I can get his outfit. At like 10 AM. They're frequently there when you're still awake when I get up in the morning, hun. Make of that what you will.
The doctor was seeing.
taking a turn.
Shine down.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gurwa.
That could be okay in there. I kind of like don't really register it anymore that is there because it's just of how easy it is for people to do it. It's quite
all
funny.
that running around was for this?
Shang Shang.
Didn't even realize it. Oh god, that's funny.
I
It's some heavy stuff, but
mean, I mean, that's literally happened, huh? I think someone has actually, like, said something to that effect.
Oh my god. Oh.
I was just having a drink. What was the new content of this patch? Well, the area that I'm in right now is called the Valurium Mirage. It's an event map that is going to go away after this patch. And, yeah, it's basically like a summer vacation. They kind of do this every year. It's like the final patch before the next, like, major content update. Or like new region drop, where you go on a summer vacation with Klee and other characters. But it has every year. It has been Klee has been the main focus of the summer vacation event. I don't know if she was like the main focus last year with the archipelago. Or am I pulling for any new units? No. I did get the a weapon for, Wanderer, or Scaramouche, or whatever you want to fucking call him. This one. And other than that, I did get, in the previous patch, I got Alhaitham. That's not really new. I've had him for weeks. Yeah, I'm not rolling on anything else for this patch, and I'm probably not rolling anything on the next patch either, because I already know which characters are coming out, and none of the new ones are interesting to me, and I already have all of the ones that are gonna get rerun. All the ones that are speculated to get rerun, at least. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, there is a chest underneath here. The speculation, aka...
Mind the side
Yes.
effects. Remember,
There is no escape!
Let me read you a verse.
That's just how it is.
The doctor was sealing.
This team is actually very, easy to play.
don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows
Is,
where these things have been.
Because of the fact that Baiju is a healer, and a pretty good one. He actually keeps everyone at full health pretty much all the time. And his own... And the reason he's on the team isn't necessarily for his damage. It's because of the fact that he can apply Dendro and create the seeds that then Raiden sets off to do the damage.
Right, okay.
So it's a very, it's actually a very comfortable team to play.
Yeah, sounds like a good kind of synergy setup.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wait, there's more of them. Wait, what? Okay, here's your apple. Am I converting him to Genshin? No.
No.
No,
I made that mistake once.
Nah, so if anyone asks me, should I play, I'm going to say no. Save yourself. Don't do as I say, not as I do.
Right.
Now, Zenless Zone 0. That depends. Do you like Ron Lycaean?
Uh,
Oh, I forgot. Oh, damn, I forgot about the Persona thing.
I said we're gonna put this.
Oh my That is, do like an edit of that picture instead of it being Persona, it's Genshin Impact.
It's Genshin. Yes. Oh god.
I'm not converting more people into the gacha Astral.
Yeah, no,
No,
I promise I am
Ash-
safely not converted. I have had my my vaccine from Genshin.
Your Genshin vaccine. Jesus.
Unfortunately, it required direct exposure to it, so
I was about to say though, hun, what do you mean no, Astral, don't do it? He's further into the gacha rabbit hole than I am. OG gacha super spreader. Don't allow Ashel to convert Arctic either. Oh, I see.
I mean that's not gonna happen, man. I'm too broke. I can't.
There.
I know better. My bank account is the biggest thing that saves me.
Looks at my like billing history for Genshin. I am not proud of myself.
No, believe me, I understand that all too well. Why do you think I don't touch Genshin? Do you know? I mean, I'm sure you do, actually. As I said previously, I played it when Zhongli came out. I have Zhongli.
Yeah, that checks out.
So that ought to tell you about about where my finances stood afterwards. So
You should play Honkai Star Rail. Do it for Pom Pom. No, do not
No.
play Honkai Star Rail.
no, I can't. I will not. I refuse.
So
Not Daddy.
Zartic-
Astral, no.
Yeah, he is not Daddy.
I fell for the suit and the voice.
Yeah, you got lured in by Keith Silverstein.
Exactly. That's all it takes. Yeah, same. I agree with Young though. The Robo Dad almost got me too, but I was like,
Svarog.
Nope.
Svarog
Yep.
almost baited you. And he's tied to a fucking child.
Child, right? That was what stopped me. Was knowing that he's tied to a child. It's like, no, I'm good. Never mind. All interest lost.
I think the only other gacha game that I would be willing to try at this point is going to be Zenless Zone Zero, and that's purely because of Von Lycaon and Ben. A literal bear and wolf butler who has a bit of like leather bondage in his design.
If I had not been so overly exposed to him by certain other individuals, I would probably be in the same boat. But I can't log on to Twitter without seeing 73 posts of him.
You're optimistic for ZZZ Star Rail already fixed plenty of Genshin stuff. Problem is it is different teams within Hoyoverse, isn't it? So for ZZZ is Mihoyo's fourth trial. They've had more gacha games than just the before. One of there's some that they've discontinued. But definitely they've had more than that. I think I might have actually found everything. Or close to everything at this point. I'm actually struggling to find anything new. With the... So yeah, I'm just gonna continue the quest line. can always play the forbidden furry gacha. The only one you ever played, I invested way too much money in for.
Agreed.
The forbidden gacha, I think I know which one you're talking about. Because it's like full on NSFW.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Brain cutter.
Brave Exvius, all you wanted was Noctis. Oh no.
Oh.
Has a non-spicy version, but why would you even... Okay, how the hell are you going to make that one? There's one particular character that I can immediately think of from that game. It's like, there is no way that you can make that character non-spicy. It's just not possible. It's too obvious that he's got a massive dick.
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
Who's coughing their lungs out? It's the Baishu. It's the character. Difference is that there are no CGs and they took out the naked sprites. I'll say it again, even when he's not naked, it is painfully obvious that that guy is hyper. It's covered, it's safe. No! That is not how that works.
Hey, Kali and Eula! Oh, Adira is here too!
Most of the furry gachas are just PNGs. You need a full-on 3D experience. You mean like ZZZ? Yeah, you need like full-on VR chat experience. You need to be able to touch them. Actually, you have one. What is this full-on 3D experience that you're talking about? If you say dislike, I'm going to kill you. There.
Hey, it's the Traveler in Paimon!
Young needs the 3D experience as research for dislike. Dislike. Well, there are some really good furry character designs in Dislike, but it's a... I really don't like it as a... I don't feel like it's a game. It's weird, like, it's from that style of gacha where feels like the gameplay is kind of like an afterthought.
I agree. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Freddy is a very good design. So is Dalen. And then they also have Javid, Iron Dude. You know, it's kind of obligatory now in like the furry space where you have to have like big lion men, like, you know, Hrothgar, Char, Ao, actual Eula event. Yeah, and she actually has had a banner for the first time in 5 years. But that's an exaggeration. It hasn't been that long, but it has been a while. Want the Freddy skin? You want more than Freddy's skin. don't play anymore. She was. Here's the really
How are
the really
you?
funny
Did you
slash
rest
sad
well?
thing. Eula's best team is basically using her in a hyper bloom team. Not even as a physical damage dealer anymore. Like we should. You need more Freddy skins. You didn't like the spooky one. He needs more. He needs to be put in a bulldog harness. Let's be honest.
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest.
Agreed.
I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But saying things like that isn't going. But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like, yeah, like wading through thick mud.
Go full feral.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten
That girl
this
that
domain
looks
is in the
like a
desert.
VTuber. Are you talking about Idia?
I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you!
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot!
You love end user license agreements so much.
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
Oh, booty shorts. Freddy in booty shorts. Invite Freddy to Island Sanctuary so that he can wear the Daisy dupes. I've just like done summer skins. I don't know. They should.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there? Researching the forest ley lines? Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
You're innocent. Liar. Wait, where is that place where I was supposed to give the thing apples? Don't tell me it disappeared because I started the quest. In a mesh shirt, huh? Hey Lobo, how you doing? Oh god, it did disappear, didn't it? Maybe I'm just in the wrong spot. Baiju's lore? Basically, Changsheng is an Adeptus that... I think that's what Changsheng's supposed to be, like some form of Adeptus that forms a pact with the sorry, my brain is not functioning very well right now. Yeah, basically, like, when they form a pact with someone, they become able to use this, a healing art, which essentially allows them to transfer their life force to another person. But it's, like, very dangerous for their health. Ah, looks like it was right. You just keep giving the things apples and then a chest appears. Zartek is in a harness on stream. Yeah, but that's of his own volition. Right, Zartek?
What'd I do?
Rowan's calling you out for having a harness on stream. I was like, yeah, but that's because you wanted to be here.
I
in a
mean,
harness.
I can take it off if it bothers you that much, Rowan.
Oh my. But, keep it. Anyway, so the reason why you hear Baiju, like, coughing and stuff like that so often is because, yeah, he keeps using that technique, to help other people at the expense of his own health. Quite likely he's probably gonna die very young unless he finds a way to, gain immortality. Ooh. Felt very gassy for a moment there. The text breathe. I don't know, they look like they've got plenty of breathing room there to me.
I'm getting 2 no's, so sorry, Rowan. It's staying on.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy.
Once you picked up a gleaming lamp's brilliant mirror, you can grant color to the lamp's light. When the correct color of light shines upon the lamp gem, the gem will be activated. Blah, 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 blah. You do not have a brilliant mirror. So, wait, what am I? Is it this thing? Oh, okay. Oh, it's this. Lol.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Taking a turn for the better.
No, my sword! Witness the power.
Illusion shattered!
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
You just gave away his location.
Oop. Oh.
Water droplet.
Yeah.
Damn, snitches.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Shang Shang, behave.
Passive aggressive mention. Oh yeah, it's like how Ayato's like, oh, so you collect these. So it's oh, right. Venti thanking himself.
So all that running around was for this?
Shang Shang, behave.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up. If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone.
Jesus Christ, everyone is so fucking brutal to Idia.
Damn.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about Adia, though.
Like the three brothers in the first part of the quest were basically saying that they thought she'd be like curled up in a fetal position, crying and waiting for things to blow over. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
You wanna see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here. No, please don't.
Don't be mean to me. I'll literally cry.
Right, all right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
And Paimon is Paimon. They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you...
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Oh boy. This. Oh, have I got the skin? I got the skin.
Nice. Love it.
Now Kea is a real pirate. Isn't it nice that they gave him such a nice skin for free?
Psst, come on. Let's sneak off on an adventure. But nobody else can know.
That sounded a little bit dodgy, actually.
a little
Let's
bit.
sneak off on an adventure, but nobody else can know. But no one is on a swimsuit. Yeah, because like even like Barbara and Jean's ones, even though they're like very summery, this is probably the closest we have to a swimsuit. You have like a rubber ducky bag. It's very cute. Yeah, Jean's skin is summery, but it's not really a.
sister.
Well, I think it's a swimsuit. Where are Jean? Where the fuck are you? There you are. Yeah, here he is. Genshin somewhere peaked at the first one. Yeah. Oh, I also have Ayaka's, like, skin. It's like... This is, like, her default look. And yeah, this is her. Also, Diluc is the only one who has a 5-star skin. Very edgy.
Oh.
Well, the reason why his one is a 5-star skin is because his one actually gives him new animations, and it also changes some of the effects on his skills.
Oh, okay.
But it is also more expensive. Because he's that cool.
He is. He is that cool. Fire Batman.
Basically, yeah. He's literally the Genshin universe's Batman.
Look at that huge tent! Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right?
Look at that huge tent. Furries when they see a character with a big bulge. Paimon, how much I didn't miss you.
Oh my god. I knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities. Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Seems to be a very bustling and active and lively place. And then a few days ago, the Fire Nation attacked.
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly.
Well, better
Something
buckle up.
fell
This will
from
be
the
a
central hub
100-year
into the
war.
tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro-Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Wait, he offered to help you?
Uh-oh.
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent and then...
This used to be very lively. We had like 5 NPCs here. The guests were just starting to enjoy themselves. I'm glad you got that, Astral. This was a beautiful place full of life until the nation of Honkai Star Rail and his skip dialogue button.
Yes? And then?
Wait, they actually have a skip dialogue button? Oh my god.
Yeah, don't leave us hanging!
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with...
Oh no, we have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maimuna!
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare ourselves? What the fuck is going on inside that tent that we need to mentally prepare ourselves for?
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right. This way, please.
Yeah. Oh my god. See, why can't... So... How hard would it be to actually put, like, a skip cutscene button in Genshin, then, if they've already done it in Star Rail? It's literally just the same engine.
There used to be a
14
large
werewolves
stage
are inside that tent?
but
Fuck yeah,
after
let me
everything
in.
got shaken up, it
Fuck yeah.
seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Bitch, same. What's so mentally scarring about
Me
this?
too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you? Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but...
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations. You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
Wow. Yu is so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now. Really? You do that? You wouldn't think...
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Oh, there we
Seems there's
go,
no
the
need for me
vengeance
to
will
warn
be
you
mine
again.
thing.
Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
The vengeance waifu. Oh wait, oh no, trial characters. Huh? Oh, I see. Damn, this is a very shit team. A Dendro and a cryo character.
Wait, what's that thing in the middle there? That's my crystal light. It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
Don't you dare talk like that, though. Put pickles in my burger, vengeance will be. Yeah. Well, are you seriously telling me that you would run a team like this? You like your dumb waifu teams?
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Mood.
Oh dear.
speed. Shudder!
Oh look, she has Song of Broken Spines.
Crush!
Song of Find Out. With the prelude, fuck around. Sorry, language.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like so. The weapon that you is using here is it's actually called Song of Broken Pines, I think. But yeah, everyone calls it Broken Spines. When the trial Eula has a better sword than mine. Honestly, Serpent Spine is better. Anyway, then there's also a weapon called the Staff of Homa, which is a 5-star weapon, so you have to like gacha for it. It's been renamed to the Staff of Homeless. The Staff of Homies? No, Staff of Homeless. Because that's what you're going to end up if you keep going for gacha.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Maymuna? Do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably
Jesus.
head into the passageway that opened now.
Yeah, anytime someone makes a bad pun, Sino gets mentioned. Sino is your Hoey loves them jokes. Got 2 Jade Spears. Ooh, the Jade Spears aren't that bad. Bit basic. But, you know.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like that.
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
You? What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Sino English VA is Sino itself. Why does that guy sound like a Diablo NPC? I don't know. And thank you for the follow, Koro. I hope you're having a good day.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline after all. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by
Hope you
your
enjoy the alert.
virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
Hey, yo, Coral.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you? You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face. All right, like it's time for the mascot to step. Here you go. One for Eula and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Thanks.
Oh, the smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens. Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Oof.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days and asked me several times regarding how to find you. But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying—
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Don't care if he dies, Baka. You would suplex that man's ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure. I still.
Sorry. I admit my mistake. I know I've...
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. Ah, there's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
New mail. Leave domain. No, I don't want to leave the domain. We'll open the mail later.
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Boop, boop.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin. It must have been trapped in the curtain, but at least it seems to be okay.
Colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me or do I smell something sweet here?
Oh, I think maybe I have to use this. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no. Cats everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh, Prima Gems. Ah, I see. I see now. So what, the lenses are made out of candy? Is that what they're telling us?
That's what it sounds like.
outside. This place is massive.
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Magical tent that's bigger on the inside.
Crazy.
Sounds like the sort of undergarments that
Ah, yes. Hammer space.
yes, the hammer space jock straps. What? Oh wait, isn't your wedding in like 20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah.
Oh shit.
Sure is.
Oh, another path has appeared. This should be the last level.
Yes, don't worry.
Yes, I'm
We're
gonna be
almost to the top of the
probably
tent.
popping out of here in about 10 minutes.
Well, I can always swap over to 14 real and hop it because I have an invite.
Yeah.
Yes, an RP wedding in 14.
Yep. RP wedding.
Go in a thong? No, I have a butler outfit for it.
Yeah.
The last thing we need to do is raise the
Also,
crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized
Make sure
that
you've
having it
got,
raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the
animations
stage at the Grand
handled.
Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah! Now that Paimon thinks about it.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever.
Sorry for not existing on 14. Sacrilege. No, it's okay.
I always thought my father was amazing.
RP,
and
congrats,
wanted to be
RP.
just
Thank
like
you,
him when I
Astral.
grew up.
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as
RP,
I know,
thank you,
scholars
Astral.
seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book. When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change, and you've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things.
Sorry, I'm just quickly sending a message.
Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people sometimes don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. Believe me, this is something that I...
Oh? What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Might have to finish this later. Like, it's what, 15 minutes until less than 15 minutes before the wedding.
Less than,
We can see the Viadish. Oh, that's weird. Why does it keep coming back? There we go. It should have gone away properly now.
Good. That should do it.
Shiny light. Big shiny light. So when are we gonna start licking the candy glass? Oh no. As soon as I get out of the cutscene for this one, I'll be ending the stream because yeah, no, hop on to 14.
Hey, Idea! We're back! Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking... I'm pretty good at taking care of people. I don't know if I should be worried for him or...
The shadow. It's massive. Wait. The shadow just now. It's...
Seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me, did everything go well for you all?
Uh-oh, he's going
Of course.
insane.
With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yikes.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good then.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry, that's just a side effect of your treatment.
I'm afraid I still...
I'm afraid to ask what kind of treatment.
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my... But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. And not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. Such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Paimon sorta understands what Lessig is saying.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. We're just ordinary people.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I...
See, people can always make different choices. And it seems that Lessig has also chosen...
Yes, about that.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the... How to find true happiness is probably one of the most...
I have a suggestion for you. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
This is something that I've been thinking about too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances, but those days are now long gone.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes? Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you.
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it—
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit it.
Don't worry about the
forgot
sun,
about
don't
it.
worry.
Okay, we'll let the traveler hold on to it for now. It looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before? Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the last one.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at Fest, but now that the tent has been eating the candy for...
So, as of now, I'm sorry that
Okay, right. Cutscene's over. Logging off. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks for hanging out, Zarptic.
Yay, thank you for having me.
Don't really have the time to do a raid, so we'll just be ending it here. You take care, everyone. See you later.
Bye-bye.